morning, everybody. Welcome to Vlogmas video number 3, my third vlog for Vlogmas 2023. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. My name is Gina Pike. This is the Knitting TurnPike, and I hope you'll sit down and spend some time with me today. Today we're going to be talking about, I took the glasses off. Why did I do that? 3 works in progress that I'm currently working on for the Advent Christmas knitting season. I have one hopeful project that I talked about in my introduction video that I will link above that explains everything about I wanted to do for the Advent season and a little bit about how I'm doing Vlogmas this year. This year for Vlogmas, I'm doing it a little bit differently than most people. Most people just put it all in one video and kind of share their day and their yarns and their knitting every day. Now me, I decided to break it up into chunks because you may not want to watch some of the things that I do. All my yarn and Advent yarn boxes that I got this year are in their own daily videos. Every day I open the yarn for that day. I have 4 different Advents. I'm opening Suburban Stitcher, Ruby and Roses, Amanda Hope, and Aberdeen Wool. They're being opened every day with a Christmas song, and I do not keep you longer than a Christmas song. So you can see that and comment on it. And I also have Stitch Marker Advent from A Handstitched Life. So if you want to tune in just for that part, every day you can get that. My vlogs are once a week on Saturdays. That is what today is. This is where I talk about my knitting projects that I'm working on, any finished projects I may have, yarns, beautiful yarns, any happy mail I may get, weekly stuff I am including in that as well. If I have something happening during the week and I film a clip, I will put that in this as well, and any upcoming events. So this video is a little bit longer than all my other videos, so I hope you may grab something, sit down and spend some time with me today. Today is rainy, cloudy, one of those days I really love to sit and knit and just stay inside and stay warm. And I really love a rainy day. And when it's not storming raining, this is a nice gentle rain and it's beautiful. So I forgot to also say today we are going to be talking about stitch markers, a lot of stitch markers. This year for Advent, I bought a couple of Advent sets, 12-day Advent sets, so that it would span the whole 24 days up on the lead up to Christmas from A Handstitched Life. This is Jennifer. She has an Etsy store and a website. I'll link both down below. She's out of Michigan. She does the most amazing stitch markers. I actually showcased her last year on my Vlogmas series, which I do have my last year's vlogs in my playlist on my homepage. If you are looking for longer videos kind of like this to sit and listen to while you knit, if you want to listen to what I was doing last year for Vlogmas, please do go watch that. That would be great. I would appreciate that. But anyway, I am going to be showcasing stitch markers today. I bought her monthly yarn club set, and this year she based her monthly yarn clubs on fairy tales. I showed the first 3 on my channel here way back at the beginning of this year. I can't remember even what they were about. I remember one of them, something about the frog and the prince. I'm going to open all of those. I have from April through the end of the year. I haven't even opened them. They're all in the mailers. I haven't even opened them. We're going to be going through that today as well. So let's get started, and I hope you'll spend some time with me. So today, let me talk a little bit before we get into this. I want to talk about the sweater that I'm wearing. I did make this myself. This is the Love Note sweater pattern by Tin Can Knits. I knitted this a couple of years ago. It is a cropped little sweater. I made it a little bit longer. I'm not a crop person. I have the middle age spread. So I try not to knit things very short. I added a few inches to this to make it a little bit longer, but it is still a little short. It has a beautiful lace yoke around the top. I used a fingering weight yarn from Madeline Tosh. It is a color they don't make anymore. It's called Constellation, and I wish they still made this color. It is gray with some pops of pink and teal and light gray, and then I held it together with a mohair from Ice Yarns that I had in my stash. And let me just show you kind of what the length of it is. It's so cute and just kind of comfy, cozy, relaxed feel. Love Note by Tin Can Knits. This worked out really fast, really easy to knit, and I tried to do a super stretchy bind off around the sleeves, but the sleeves are still a little tight. If I knit this, I would make the sleeves a little bit more stretchy because my arms cannot get any bigger. So I have to, when I wear this, I can't have been pigging out on the holiday goodies. Today, I want to start with doing the weekly clips and kind of give you a glimpse into some of the things that I filmed throughout the week. During that time, I will be showing you some of the projects I am working on, kind of the progress. And then today, I'll bring you up to date with where I am with those projects. As you're going to be able to tell, I have been sick, and I want to say thank you guys so much for all your prayers and concerns and well wishes. It means the world to me. I am feeling better today. I still have some congestion in my head and a little bit in my chest. I am taking an antibiotic for that, and I'm hoping to get rid of this soon because this bug has been with me since December the 1st, and my throat is still really sore. This is a tough little bug, and I hope and pray none of you get this because it's not anything. I mean, I was tested for all the things at the doctor's office. It is just a cold, a very tough little cold. And my husband has it, and we're just trying to get over it. It has kind of put a little bit of a damper on our Christmas decorating. But that's okay. Sometimes things like that happen. And what can you do? You just do the best you can, right? No stressing. Let's have no stress this holiday season. There's plenty of that with all the things going on in the world today. All right, so let's bring in the clips, and you can kind of see, I think I have 2 or 3, and I'll clip them together so you can see what was happening this week. Hi, everyone. Good morning. It is Monday morning of this next week. This is the second week. Just did the second Advent reading yesterday. I feel awful. We've been sick all weekend again. I think Friday, I've been praying that my voice would be okay so I could do my videos. And it sounds okay right now, but it's going in and out. Last night was really rough. Brian was having coughing fits. And then when he finally got settled, I felt like I was having a coughing fit. So I came out here and I slept on the couch out here last night for most of the night because I just felt like I would wake him up, and he really needed his rest because he's still working this week. He's still got to work a couple more weeks. And anyway, this morning I feel so bad. It feels, the last 2 mornings, it's in my chest. So I have a doctor appointment today. I'm hoping that will help me get over this. I have a cough drop in my mouth. And I'm hoping it'll, I'm so sorry. Help me get over this and get through this because I feel like it's gone down my chest. And I've had bronchitis before, a long time ago. It took weeks to get over. I do not want to get that again. All right, so that's what I'm doing. I did get a little bit of knitting done. I'm still caught up on the grand opening. I can kind of show you guys where I am. Let me just grab my bag. Excuse my very, very relaxed, warm attire. It's just warm. That's what I care about the most, just the warmth of this. All right, my grand opening is this little gnome bag. We are on day 11. I just got day 11's results, but on day 10 we switched. We were over here on this side the last time I showed you. We did a couple of different things. I don't think you guys saw this eyelet row or this garter stitch section. I think I showed you to here. I need to put a marker there. And then on day 10, which was yesterday, Sunday, we switched to sides and had to pick up stitches along that section where we had like here, and then we knitted all of this, and this was a new lace section for the shawl. I don't know if you can see. It's like a drop stitch section. Anyway, that's what it's looking like all together. I like it. I love bringing that darker color over here too. I think it looks really good. It's starting to get big now, a little bit bigger than it was last week at this time. So I'm excited. I have to do day 11 today, and it's because this is Monday, and it's just a simple garter stitch section. So I hope I can kind of get that done quickly before my doctor appointment. That would be nice, and I've got to get a shower. The other thing I did work on was this MCAL calendar stole, and I also kind of watched some videos about the scrappy tea, which I'll explain in the vlog, because I'm probably not going to start the scrappy tea now, except for I'll explain it in a little bit, I promise. I did get, you guys saw the first clue, which was that one. I got clue 2 done, which was super interesting. It was called Peas or something like that. I'll put the name in. But it's so textured and cable-y. Love it. And then I'm starting, this is clue 3, called Love in a Puff. And this is the one that's got cables, some really interesting cables in it. And I'm only like 10 rows in. So I'm hoping to work on that. Maybe finish. I would love to finish clue 3, clue 4, because I think clue 6 comes out today. That's how far I am behind on that. And good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning. I am feeling better. I went to the doctor. I'll keep this short. I know you're probably tired of hearing about it, but I basically was tested for everything. COVID, strep, all the flus. I don't have any of that. And I didn't think I did because I was able to smell a lot of things and I was able to taste a lot of my foods, and it really felt like a cold, but I was just worried about it being in my chest, and that's what she thinks it is too. It's just a cold going into my chest. So I have an antibiotic to keep it from developing into something else. So I am feeling a little bit more energized this morning right now, but I have had some coffee. That always helps. So let's, this morning I just wanted to share with you, I did finish a couple of things, and I wanted to share a couple of things with you guys. This is my vlog part of my video. I finished this clue. This is easy for me to grab. I was working on this yesterday. I think I showed you part of clue 3. I finished clue 3 of the MCAL calendar stole. This is called Love. Give me 1 second. It is called Love in a Puff. That's what this clue is called, and that's what it ended up looking like. Isn't that pretty? This is so textured. I mean, look how that was clue 2, and look at clue 1. This is really going to be so pretty blocked. But I'm like behind. She released clue 6 and 7 together yesterday, so I'm starting clue 4 when I can get to picking up my knitting today. But today I need to work on some technical things for the live show. I need to go into my Nightbot and make sure that probably just disconnect and reconnect, because I think it's been such a long time since I did a live show. It doesn't even remember me, so I need to remind it. So I've got to do a lot of that stuff, and I've been spending a lot of time also getting getting things ready for mailing. I went ahead and started mailing some things last night. I had 4 people message me for prizes, and 4 or 5. My mailbox is stuffed, so I won't be mailing anymore today. There's nothing else that can fit in my mailbox. I wanted to share with you guys this morning when I got up. I was feeling a little bit down because I'm not feeling great, and I had gotten some Christmas cards in the mail yesterday. I want to share these with you guys real quick and just say thank you. I opened one of them because I hadn't opened them yet, and it just lifted my mood. I got the sweetest note. It's this card right here. Let me show you. This card right here. Isn't that pretty? Love the cardinal. And a lot of you people have told me that you guys love cardinals. When I had the cardinal stitch marker, I do too. This is from Marsha Riggs. Thank you, Marsha. And she gave me a lovely note. I don't know how I can show this, but she made a shawl from some yarn that I won, or that she won for me a while back. I want to show the shawl because it's so pretty. And she says she's using it for church. Let's see how I can do this. Yeah, that works. And she made this shawl from some of the yarn she won for me. Isn't that beautiful? I hope you don't mind if I share. I just think it's so pretty. And the note that she wrote me just lifted my heart so much. So thank you. You know, just taking the time to write somebody a note, and you don't know what it can do to their mood, but it really brought my heart up. So thank you. I really needed that. All right. I got this beautiful card from Debbie Perea. It says Joy. That's the candle we're going to be talking about this week. Thank you so much. It's beautiful, and there's a beautiful note inside that. I got this from Joyce Swenson. Isn't that pretty? And I got a beautiful, beautiful, she's so sweet. A beautiful message inside. Maybe it goes that way. Yeah, that looks right. So pretty. Thank you. Oh, here's another card from Debbie Perea. I think, yes, this was another card from Debbie Perea. It's for my mom. It's beautiful flowers. Thank you. Appreciate that. And looky here. This is from Sherry Knowles. This is what she sent me when she sent me the ornament, and it's another beautiful cardinal. Isn't that pretty? And another bird. I think there's just 2 cardinals. It's so pretty. Thank you, Sherry. I love it. Beautiful note inside, and this is gorgeous. This is from my friend Mary Beth and her husband. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Manger, God's gift. Thank you so much. And then I have one more I haven't opened yet. I got it yesterday. This is from my friend Katia, who is Katie Bear on YouTube. Oh, she sent me some tea. Yum. She sent me some peppermint tea and some cinnamon apple. This will probably help my chamomile. This will probably help my throat. I actually pulled out some tea from other things people have sent me. I was going to try this Breathe Easy, but I got these 2. I'll be drinking some tea today. I actually bought a really nice little water warmer for tea and other little things that you use for heating up water. Lately, I've been using it for Theraflu that you use, that you drink hot. But I'll make some tea. Thank you so much. And look at this beautiful card. This is so cute. A little manger scene. Isn't that pretty? Thank you, Katia. I really do appreciate that. Oh, she's so sweet. I hope you have a Merry Christmas too and Happy New Year. It says, you shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. Luke 2:12. That's so sweet. So those are my Christmas cards. I do have a hanger to put on the wall back here. I said I'm going to put it in here because I don't really have any wall space in my room. So I'll put them out here so my husband can also see them and share in the joy that they bring. And thank you so much. They really do mean the world to me. And one more thing I want to say. I don't know who this is from. I know it's just from Nomadic Knits Yarn Company. I did not order it from them. Somebody, I have a feeling I know who, but I'm still gonna share it here, and I'm gonna message this person. Please message me, whoever bought this for me. But they bought me, I think this is the set for the 12 Days of Knitmas. This is so cute. Look at this. It's got all this goodies in here. Let me show you real quick. I haven't even opened this yet, but there's like a tin. It says, ooh, Little Bee Lotion Bar. I need to put that on my hands now. Ooh, that's nice. Look at that. That smells good. Oh, yeah, I definitely need to be rubbing this on my fingers. Let's see. Oh, wow. We got stitch holders, which I really need for your stitches, like especially with that grand opening shawl when I keep switching sides. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the stitch marker. Can you see it? That is so pretty. And then you've got these little light bulb stitch markers as well. I love that. This is a nice kit. Thank you, a little dum-dum sucker. And let's see what it says else. Looks like there's a lot more stuff in here. I think people are trying to tell me to drink more tea. I got peppermint candy. I'll give that to Brian. He loves these. And look at here. I got some cranberry pomegranate. That sounds really good. Tea. I'll put that on my tea stash over here. Definitely want to try that one. I mean, that sounds amazing. I got some soak for blocking your hand knits. Oh, how cute. Knitmas time is here. Aren't these cute little stickers? That's adorable. And look at this one. I love this. Look at the sparkly snowflake. Here's another tea. It says Christmas in Paris. Ooh, I bet that's good. I wonder, Noël à Paris. It has cocoa shells, peppermint, lavender, natural chocolate, and vanilla extract. I think I've heard this is really amazing. Okay, I've got to try that too. Probably end up buying a whole box of that because it'd be my new favorite tea. And looks like, oh, this is so cute. A stick and stitch embroidery design. So you can embroider these little gnome and the little snowflake. How cute! That is adorable. It all came in this little organza bag that has little snowflakes on it. So those are the extras. This is the kit, I think, for the 12 Days of Knitmas. And then I got all of this yarn. I want you to see this. This is so pretty. Look at all this. I'm trying to hold it all up so you can see it. It's pinks and purples. Like these are they're mini skeins. Let me just hold them up for a second so you can kind of see them. They are so pretty. This is their 80%, let's see, 80% superwash merino. This is Emma's yarn, and I've never had Emma's yarn. I've wanted to try it before. It's practically perfect smalls. This is 81 yards, 20 grams, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, which I love. It is really soft. This color is Crown Jewel. These are individual colors. This color is Lilac You a Lot. Isn't that pretty? This is called Lady Lavender. So pretty. This is called Sugar Coated. And it's got, like, I see little speckles in that one. So cute. This is called Grape to Meet You. How cute. And this one is the last one, and it is called Pansy, and it's speckled as well. Isn't that pretty? These purple pink ones. And this is the large skein. This is a skein of 74% baby Surrey, 26% silk, 328 yards, 50 grams. This is a pre-ski, and it is a beautiful pale pink. I've never used Surrey. It's like a mohair, but it's not. It's softer. It's a Surrey alpaca and silk, and it is really soft. You can see it's nice and fuzzy as well. It's going to give a nice halo to your yarn. So this is one of the kits I think that Nomadics Knit sold, and someone bought it for me. And that, I think I know who it is, but I would appreciate, I would appreciate it, got the hiccups, if that person would tell me. They didn't put a note in here. It just showed up surprisingly. So thank you for the Christmas gift. I love it. Now I really do need to do that no longer. I had it as a project holder. Now I have the yarn to do it. It is gorgeous. I'm going to take a picture. Oh, I just love all the little things they gave too. So thank you so much. Whoever sent it to me, I appreciate it. I hope you'll step up and tell me so I can thank you appropriately. Anyway, have a wonderful day, you guys. What am I going to work on today? I'm probably going to try to work on the clues for the MCAL calendar stole because I am behind. Like I said, I'm going to be starting clue 4. And 7 just came out yesterday. I've never been that behind on that project. And then I've got to work on day 12 of the grand opening shawl. I'll insert a picture because I don't have it right here. It's over there in my little bag. But I got through a day 11. I went outside, took it. I was able to take it in natural light. I think it allows the colors to show up a lot prettier. It's kind of like my shirt, I think, is what the colors are going right now. So pretty, purpley mauve. Mauve is a great color for it. Color for it, and pink kind of with a purple tinge. And so I got to work on day 12, and it's a lacy, I think it's got some lace in it today. It's called Raindrops. Yesterday was just garter stitch. Every other day we have garter stitch, which is kind of nice because you get a little bit of a quicker turnaround. And then the next day, today, I'll have a little bit longer clue, even though it's still only 12 rows, but sometimes they can be more complicated stitches. But that's what I hope to work on. I do want to, I'll still be mailing out winners because people are replying throughout the day. I've got to work on my comments. I'm really behind. Please forgive me for that. But I hope to spend some time on that today. And like I said, get prepared for the upcoming show with Judy so that I try to avoid as many, there's always some technical issue, but try to avoid as many technical issues as you possibly can. And you feel better, at least like you tried. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you again for all of your prayers for my husband and for myself. I do feel like I'm starting to get better. Of course, I go to the doctor. I feel like I'm getting better. But I know the antibiotics will push me even more in the right direction. So thank you also for the prayers. I know that helped a lot. And again, my husband is also feeling better, so thank you. Well, I was able to hang my really inexpensive card holder for this year, but I think it looks better than the ones I've had in the past. And these are the cards I showed you guys earlier. I just thought they look so pretty all lit up. And of course it's dark outside, so it's a little bit harder to see. And those are just, empty, but these are so beautiful. Thank you guys so much for all the cards you sent us. Just love them. I thought I'd show this and see what you think. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning. I'm outside for once. I just wanted to show you guys my mailbox. I didn't get a lot of knitting done. I did keep up with the grand opening shawl yesterday. Thank you guys so much for your prayers. I'm feeling better today. I know Brian is feeling better today. Our house, poor little house, has only a Christmas wreath on it because we haven't felt well. But there it is. Not a lot of Christmas lights. We're hoping to maybe do some stuff this weekend. But I wanted to show you the reason why I didn't get a lot of knitting done yesterday was because my poor mailbox. I feel like I played Santa yesterday with all these winnings. Look at my mailbox. It is stuffed full all the way to the back. You can't get anything else in there. It's like nothing else. I even got some more Christmas cards out. So you can see it wasn't that exciting. It was a lot of knitting, going to the doctor's office again. And because I went to the doctor's last week for something different. And yeah, really it's doing a lot of shipping. My poor mailman. I think today was the first day I did not have something to put in the mailbox going out. And my mailman's going to be driving up going, yeah, here we go. Let's see what she's got in there. And there's going to be nothing in there. He's going to be so surprised today. Let me get something to drink. I hope that you guys are having a good drink with this and you're knitting. I'm drinking coffee this morning. I'm getting a little bit of a late start, so I'm still drinking my morning coffee. All right, since you guys have seen some of my projects already, let me bring you up to date. We'll just start with the grand opening shawl. That is a pattern by Telly Bean Knits, who is Stephanie Lotven. She designed this shawl specifically for the Suburban Stitcher Advent, which I purchased. That is one of the Advents I am opening. It is the one that is called I'm Dreaming of a Pink Christmas. And yes, all of the yarns are pink. As you can see, I'm a pink lover. This blanket from Tracy, Tracy Hamilton is a friend of mine. She made this in pink. I've got pink shawls people have gifted me, and I just love pink. So when I knew it was pink and it was a shawl, which I love shawls, I was in. And I love this project. It is so well written and so much fun. Yesterday, day 14. Whoa, I got my needles all kajumbled in here. Let's see. All right. I'm storing this in my cute little Christmas gnome bag. This is a bag made by Bags by Awesome Granny, who is an Etsy store. I will link her store down below. I've got quite a few of her bags, and Darlene is her name. And this year she offered me a prize to give to you guys, and I just didn't get myself together, but maybe we can work that out next year. I don't think she watches my channel, but I hope it can, because her bags are amazing. And she is also out of Texas. And I don't know why I find all these people from Texas. I guess the roots, my Texas roots in me coming out. But this is where the shawl is today. As you can see, it is getting so big. It's so exciting. Let me get closer. You can see, you guys know we started out here in the center. We did a new cast on from Stephanie, which she has videos for all of these new steps in the process that you do. Let me take these off when I don't read so they won't glare on you guys. But there are videos. I have a big light over here today just because it is darker today. So I know there's a really bad glare on my glasses. But anyway, there's a rolled edge garter tab cast on. You start right here. I kind of got like a little wonky part right there where I started, but that'll block right out. Anyway, in each day we're doing a new yarn from our Advent. You're using not very much at first. I think I'm still having quite a bit of yarn left over from each of the skeins. Like they're 21 gram skeins when I weighed them. She gives you a little bit more than the 20, and I'm ending up with like 16, 17 grams left over. So I can make another shawl, maybe 2 shawls of this. Oh, again, out of the yarn left over. But anyway, it's so pretty. Let's see the lacy section. That was day 4. day 5. Every other day we're kind of having a garter stitch section, which is kind of nice. The last time I showed you guys, I'll try not to be boring here. The last time I showed you in my vlog, we were over here with my little bell, that section. And so we did this eyelet row. I talked about that. Then we did a garter stitch section. And then we came over to this section over here and started knitting some of these over here. This is dropped eyelets. And then we had a garter stitch. I think I mispronounced this. And this one's called raindrops. It's a little bit harder to see. It is kind of got some patterning in there, special patterning, another garter stitch section. Now this one, this top last one, was day 14. That was yesterday. This one was a longer day. We had to combine both sides of our knitting. And we ended up, as you can see, it goes all the way around. We had to put all those on one needle, and then we had to pick up the stitches along this side right here. That's the side we had been working on. And then we had to add the live stitches we had on hold from this side. So you can see we finally got everything together in a big V. And now we did a little bit of patterning, lace knitting. This section was a little bit fun. It had some interesting stitches. It had a purl, yarn over purl stitch, which is kind of new to me. I've done that before. I've done mostly knit, yarn over knits, but this was purl, yarn over purl on the wrong side. Create these cute little, let's see if I can show that. It has like the little 3, like this is one right here, has little 3 stitches out of 1. It has some central decreases right in here, which is the CDD, to create these little cute little blippy blop patterns. So cute. Anyway, this is called this is called Ripples. That's the name of the pattern. And again, if you want to buy this pattern, it is on sale in Ravelry for $3.20 through December. Go ahead and grab it. It is great to use for 24 colors of yarn, scrap yarn, mini skeins, whatever you want to make it with. I've seen a lot of projects that are being made with yarn from scrap, and they look so pretty. Just organize your colors a little bit. Sorry, I got a bunch of ends to weave in. I haven't woven them in. So I kind of got a little bit of a mess hanging off the side there, but I hope to work on that some next few days. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? And such pretty and pink. And I just love it. I kind of want to make another one in a scrappy version of this. So that is the grand opening shawl. Telly B Knits, Stephanie Lotven, and her videos that talk you through picking up the stitches and all of that are amazing. So take a look at that. If you're interested, you can go ahead and get started. You don't have to be caught up. It's just about enjoying the process. Okay. The second project I have is being stored in this beautiful bag that my friend Mary Beth made for me last year for Christmas. It's a beautiful crochet bag. And I don't really need this big of a bag for this project, but I just love this bag. It's so pretty, and it reminds me of my beautiful friend Mary Beth, so I'm using it. This is a beaded lace, knitted lace pattern. This is the M. Cal Calendar Stole pattern by Bridget Koch. This is the fifth year I will have knitted this. And this is the 6th year she's done it, so I came in a year late. But the last time I showed you guys this, where I had done Clue 1, which was called Frogs. You can see it has a beaded picot cast on. You can do the cast on with or without beads. You could just do a picot cast on. You don't have to do the beads in this. But this was the Clue. I showed you Frogs. I know I showed you some updates in my clips, so I'm not going to bore you to death. But this was the second Clue. It is so textured, and there's a lot of really beautiful stitches in there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to put the light on it so you can see the definition better, but it is really pretty. This is not cabling. This was just the stitches doing all of this special, beautiful texture. Now, this third, that is called, let me get the name right. That one is called Peas. In between each one of the clues, you're also knitting this interlude section where you have lace, and you can add beads, or you don't have to add beads, but it just gives a little bling to your knitting. You can see that right there. Now, this is the third clue. It's called Love in a Puff. Now, this is a cabled project. I don't know if you can see. It is really pretty. I think I showed that in my my clips is so pretty. I love how it turned out. You can see that. Maybe the light hits it a little bit better and see the detail. Now, the fourth clue, I did finish the fourth clue. I am really behind. They are on clue 7. So 3 clues behind. I wanted to get caught up, but I didn't. This is the fourth clue. Can you see the texture in that? This is really pretty. This is called Forget-Me-Nots. And this was really interesting as well. This is basically you're creating some, you're doing some slip stitching, and you have those, your yarn float in the front, a couple of rows, and then you come underneath that and grab those floats and knit into a stitch, and it creates those lines. So those are not cables or anything. They're just your yarn floats from your knitting. And it creates a beautiful diamond design. You stagger it. Isn't that pretty? So this is what it's looking like so far. Of course, I need to block it, but this is a yarn from Miss Babs. This is their Tart yarn, which is a sock yarn. It's, I believe, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I should get it exactly right. This color is called Devoted Ideas. So it's a coral, and I'm using a coral bead from Aurora Crystals. Yes, 75 merino, 15% nylon, 10% tencel. It's a 500-yard skein of yarn. There's the label. I have 2 skeins that I'm using to knit this up, because you need about 1,000 yards of yarn for this project. I feel like I'm a talking head the way I'm sitting right now. So that's where I've gotten with that one. I wanted to get a lot further along, but I didn't. Being sick has really put a cramp into my Advent knitting and getting things done. Some days there's just, you know, I'm trying to knit and I'm just like, my body wants to lay down and rest. So I'm doing the best I can. And I know I rattled off a ton of projects in my introduction video. Like, let's do all of this. And I had like 8, maybe 9 projects. I knew I wouldn't get them all done, but I thought I'd get more done than this. I'm a little bit embarrassed. So please forgive me for not getting as much done. Now, the other project I have shown you that I have casted on, I have not touched. This is the same as it was when I showed you last week. This is the Cozy Comfort Throw from, the pattern is by Homespun House. I haven't even touched it. This is the blanket project. I'm going to be knitting with the 24 mini skeins from Aberdeen Wool Company. Their Advent that I opened last year. I'll put a picture. I am holding it double with this Knit Picks yarn from this beautiful fingering yarn. This is their Stroll Tweed. It's a gray to kind of just make the colors blend a little bit together, but I'm still in color 1. That's going to be a longer project, but that is a really easy project. I started with an I-cord border and or I-cord cast on, and I'm putting I-cords on the edges, but it's just knit on both sides, so it's going to be garter stitch squishy blanket. Super easy. I just haven't touched it though. That was the first time I think I touched it since I filmed last week. Anyway, those are my whips. How did I get through that so quickly? Because I haven't done a lot. That's why. All right. I do want to talk about one other thing. In my introduction video, the first vlog I did, I talked about a project I wanted to work on called the Sea Glass Tee. It is by Wool and Pine. I'll put a picture. It's so cute. I decided to go with the tee because I do live in Texas. It's probably the arm length is about this length right here. And I do not wear a lot of sweaters. I love sweaters, but I don't wear a lot of them because I just live in Texas and it's so hot most of the time. Like today, it's going to be the 60s, maybe even to 70s. So we really just do not get to wear sweaters a lot. Let me get a sip of coffee. Thank you. And so I just decided to go with the tee. Now, I was looking at this. This is going to take a little bit more planning on my part. And I want to mention this in case you're interested in doing this. This is 1x1 color work. So each row, you're holding 2 colors of yarn and you're alternating the colors every other stitch. So you have to really kind of, what she suggested is looking at the scraps of yarn that you want to use for this project, and making sure that they play nice together, like have a light color, and then when you follow it up on the next row, make sure there's a dark color right underneath it. And then if you have a dark color, make sure you have a light color underneath. So I really need to pull out all my scraps and see, arrange them also kind of in a palette that looks pleasing to your eye. So I need to do some planning. I also am not the best at color work like that, the stranded color work. So I need to practice. I'm going to do a swatch. So that one's going to be a little bit longer term project. I just kind of wanted to update you on that. And also, if you do buy that pattern, there are some beautiful videos. I haven't watched all of them. I've only watched like the first one. But there's some beautiful patterns that help you through the whole process. And I thought that was I was surprised you get the pattern and you get all these beautiful videos. You get like a passcode to their website, and you can go watch all these videos, which I still got to go watch. And I want to practice that because I want it to be fun, and I don't want to do it and be like, oh, this is terrible. I want to practice it. So that's going to be a little bit longer term project for me to work on next year, and I hope you'll come back and see how I progress on it. And if you want to knit it with me, please do. I would love that. I love it when people knit the same thing I am, and we can compare notes. I love that. If you are knitting one of these projects I'm working on right now, let me know down in the comments below, and let me know how you're liking it, or what's going on with your project, what yarn you may be using. Again, this is why I do YouTube. I love to connect with other knitters on knitting and crochet, and I love to hear about your projects and what you're doing and what your creativity. That's what just inspires me, and it gets me excited. So please share that with me down below. All right. Those are all my whips. Let's move into, one more thing. Whoa. Okay. I was reminded this week when I was looking back to my queue that last year I wanted, I said I'm not going to do the woolen pine sea glass sweater. But there is a sweater last year that I identified that I really want to make, and I think I'll do that with one of my advents that I have from this year, or maybe one from last year. This is called My Favorite Adventurer. This is designed to be used with 20 gram mini skeins. This is from Dragon Horde Designs. I hope I'm reading this right. It is from Dragon Horde Designs. Yes, and it is so cute. This is the one I'm going to make. I'm not going to make the sea glass sweater. I'm going to make the tee, and then I'm going to make this sweater. This is so cute. It is fingering weight yarn. You can use US 2 to US 4 knitting needles. The range of yarn you need is 1412 to 3156 yards. I'm sure that's based for the sizes, a range of sizes you can make with this pattern. Let's see, it is designed for using with a yarn advent calendar or scraps of yarn from your stash, which I love. 20 gram mini skeins, 25 mini colors. You knit it top down in the round in a raglan style. It is adorable. So I cannot wait to start on that as well. That will be a project I'll be working on next year. As I said, I don't have any finished objects, so there's nothing for that section today. I'm sorry, I kind of showed you all my stuff and got you caught up, and I haven't been knitting a lot, so 0 finished objects for today. I don't know if you're going yay or if you're going, oh, I don't know. But I do have a happy mail I want to share with you guys. I got a package yesterday from a subscriber. I'm going to be opening that. But for the happy mail, my friend Perry out of Georgia, she sent this to me yesterday, and she told me I could open it here on video. I'm going to open it here on video. I'm so excited. Let's get into that. And then I do have some yarn to show you, and then we'll do the stitch marker thing. So I hope you'll stick around. If you don't want to, if you're ready to go, that's totally fine. But please, I can't wait to get into this. Okay. Oh, this is so wrapped. Let's see. This is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty paper. I may need to get a little bit closer to you guys so you guys can see it's a gingerbread. Oh, so cute. Let me get the card here. I've got, as you guys saw in my little clips, I hung my new card holder. I'll put this on my thing. Oh, Merry Christmas. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Thank you, Perry. Aw, peace, love, and joy to you and all that other good stuff too. Love, Perry. Aw. I'm not going to tell you what this is because I'm so excited to open this. Oh, okay. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you. I kind of know what's in here now, but I can't wait to open this. Your guys are going to die. All right. Let me show you what this is first before I open the package. These are books. It says, so very blessed. And yes, I am. Thank you for my sweet friends. These are notebooks for journal. It says, a little child shall lead them. Oh, I can't wait to read that. Look at that. Who wrote this? Let me give Advent Devotions by Henry M. Nowen. Isn't that great? Look at that. Thank you. I love this. And then a journal to journal in for next year with my Bible study. Thank you. I love that. And then let's open this. I know what's in here because I kind of read the note, but I can't wait to see and share. Whew. Okay, this is what it looks like inside. Sorry, I'm trying to, maybe I should do it like this so you guys can see. I don't want you guys to. You are so sweet to do this. Oh, isn't that pretty? She made me a pink dishcloth. Look at that. You never have too many handmade dishcloths. That is such a beautiful stitch. Did she say what the stitch is? Let's see. It is cotton dishcloth. Aw, thank you so much. Yes, I do use notebooks to write down my ideas for my videos. Thank you. I love that. Yes, I do. I cannot go without them. But thank you. This is the washcloth. Isn't that pretty? Let me get back this way so you can kind of see the design on it. That is so pretty. Thank you. I love it. It's kind of like really good to wash your face. Thank you. That is beautiful. My favorite color. Thank you. Now this is so thoughtful. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at these socks. Oh, Perry. They are beautiful. Let's see. She said the name in here. These are pink seed pod socks. Thank you. They are so pretty. Oh, I love them. Oh, man. Look at the design on this. Oh, I love them. I'm going to have to show everybody my feet when I wear these. Look at this. They are beautiful. You did so good on this. Oh, you've become such a fabulous sock knitter. Oh, I want to put these on my feet right now. I love this yarn. You have to tell me what this yarn is. Look at that yarn. Isn't that pretty, the little speckledy? I want to make a sweater out of that. These are beautiful. Thank you. I love them. They are so pretty. Oh, they're too pretty to wear, but I'm going to wear them. Thank you so much. Let me put them back here so you guys can look at them while I'm doing my video. Admire them. Thank you, Perry. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. Thank you. I love everything. So much. I can't wait to get into this. I got a new Advent book. Oh, here, let me show it right so you guys can see what the name is in case you are interested in that. Isn't that a beautiful star? And then there's, oh, how does a weary world rejoice? I love that. Thank you. These are great. I love that. Thank you so much. And this nice journal. Oh, thank you for spoiling me so much. This is great. I can't say thank you enough. I mean, to get a handmade gift, that's just the best. I just love them. Thank you. That was so sweet. I love it. And you have become the sock knitter. I love that. You're doing so well. And thank you for spoiling me and my feet. I just love them. I can't wait to show Brian. He's going to be like, those are gorgeous. They are. I'm not going to want to wear anything else and show everybody. Look at my socks. Thank you so much. The other thing I also want to mention, since we're talking about Happy Mail, I showed you guys a Happy Mail I got. I'm not going to go into all the details. You can watch it in the clip, but this yarn from Emma's Yarn. Remember, this is for the 12 Days of Knitmas. That's an upcoming event happening starting December the 26th. The pattern is free. I got all these beautiful goodies and tin. Ooh, I need to put some of that stuff on my hands right now that I'm thinking about it. But, and then I got this beautiful yarn. I got the Surrey and all these little mini skeins. It looks like you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mini skeins. Let me show you. Show them like all. Isn't that beautiful? Pink, purple colors. So pretty. And then this beautiful Surrey alpaca. This is for the cowl mystery knit along, the 12 Days of Knitmas by Nomadic Knits. It starts December the 26th. I believe it runs for 12 days. Of course, 12 Days of Knitmas. And she sent me this kit that they sold so that I could participate. Thank you. This is from Susan Fortner. I thought it was from Susan. She does this all the time. She sent me my Chiago knitting needles. Last year she sent me Expression Fiber Arts, a whole Advent set of yarn. Gorgeous. Actually, since everything is so organized, it's right here. Remember this beautiful set of Advent yarns? She sent me that last year, and I need to use this. I need to find the perfect project for it. I just keep saving it because it's so pretty. She sent me that last year. Susan, thank you. You spoil me so much, and I just wanted to say publicly thank you. I've thanked her privately, but I wanted to say publicly, and because I had said, who sent me this? And I was like, I think I know, but I asked her, and she said, of course, it was me. And they didn't put a note in there. I hate it when they don't put a note because it's kind of like you're guessing. But I figured it was probably her. She does things like that, and she's so sweet. And thank you for spoiling me. And I'm putting some of this stuff on my fingers right now. Let's do this. I have Stitch Marker Club, and then I have a yarn acquisition I want to show you guys from Miss Babs. And I want to mention Miss Babs because every year they have their annual gratitude sale. It starts December the 25th, Christmas Day. In case you didn't get what you want, go shopping for some yarn. It is for the items that are in stock only, so you can't order a yarn and expect them to dye it. It's only for the things that are in stock. But they give you like 25% off. I go shopping there every year. It's the 25th through the 31st of December. So it's just a short period of time. But last year, they were stocked so much. They had so much choices. I bought a couple of different sweater quantities of yarn, a couple of different skeins of the big yarning that's got like 1,200 yards in the skein. The only thing is for that sale, they won't wind that yarn, so I have to figure out a wind 1,200 yards. Anyway, I can do it. But it is coming up, and I wanted to remind you guys of that in case you are interested in doing that. Let me get my drink, and let me sit down and open these stitch markers. I am excited to do that. Yeah, my socks look really good behind my head. You guys can see them. Thank you again. They're so pretty. She showed me those socks in an email. I can't believe you made those for me. I thought you made them for somebody else. They're gorgeous. All right, now this is all from A Handstitched Life, Jennifer, who is out of Michigan, and I showcased her stuff on this year in my Advent. I bought 2 of her Advents. She makes the most beautiful stitch markers. The majority of these beautiful stitch markers are from her. These especially, these are all some of the ones. I've given some of my Advent ones away, but these are all the ones that you guys are seeing me open on Advent, so I'll try not to spoil any. This is what we're going to do. I'm just going to go, I try not to read too much about this. But I do think this is kind of fun to show you what the whole year, this is from January to December. This is from January. We got the Snow Queen. It says the Snow Queen or Snedrogen is a fairy tale by Danish author Hans Christian Andersen, written in 1844. Disney adapted this story into the movie Frozen in 2013. The original story can be read, and there's a website. In this month's club, we get the Queen's Crown, the Snowflake, and a Sparkling Ice Bead, which are these. Let's see if you can see those. There's the crown, there's a snowflake, and there's a bead right there. And then you get these beautiful regular stitch markers, the Sparkling Ice Beaded Mix. I don't know if you can see that. It's trying to focus on me, but they're different colors, blues and purples, a wintry mix of stitch markers. That's January. All right. And I believe she included this cover for your stitches, for your scissors. When you have the pointed scissors you use for knitting. Like my friend Claudia sent me, like this, so you can see how they just slide on and keep you from stabbing yourself with these super pointed scissors. You can see my friend Claudia sent me these to me. Thank you, Claudia. But that's kind of what this little thing is. So it's cute, pink and polka dotted, really adorable. For February, this was called Enchanted Rose, and it's a hand stitch. It says La Belle. Oh no, this is French. And I know the people that are French, every time I do this, you're like, pronounce it this way, Gina. I'm so Southern, and I'm sorry. La Belle et la Bête, or The Beauty and the Beast, is a French fairy tale. I know I butchered that, by Gabrielle Suzanne Barbeau de Villeneuve. First published in 1740 and adapted by Disney as an animated film in 1991. Like many European fairy tales, there are versions from many cultures and time periods. If I can find the link to these stories, I will. She puts a link in this little card that you get, like this. She puts a link to the story. If I can find it, and I'll put it down in the description box below if you guys want to go read them. I know some of them were hard to find when I was looking for these first three, so I'll do my best, but I may not be able to find all of them, but the ones I can find, I promise I'll link down below. So Beauty and the Beast is February. In this month's club, you get an Enchanted Rose, a teacup, and Belle's book. Can you see all those? The rose, the teacup, and the book. And then for these little stitch markers, you get Tale as Old as Time speckled stitch markers. Aren't those pretty? Get those little pretty stitch markers extra. That was February. Now for March, The Frog Prince is the theme. The Frog Prince is a German fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm from their 1812 Grimm's Fairy Tales and adapted into the 2009 Disney movie The Princess and the Frog. In the story, a sad princess sits at a well crying after losing her golden ball. A frog offers to retrieve it for her in exchange for letting him live with her at the castle. So in this month's club, you get a princess crown, a jumping frog, and a green jewel. You can see you get the, oops, you get, let's see if I can manipulate this. The crown is the second one, the pink one. You get a green jewel, and then you get the jumping frog with a little jewel. And then for the little stitch markers, these are called Lily Pad Pond stitch markers. And this is what you get in a stitch marker club from her. This was about $12.99 US every month. And I just set it up for recurring and got these sent. Now, that's all that I have seen. All right, for April, the inspiration for this month is called The Llama's Secret. The Llama's Secret is a retelling of a story from the, oh no, Huarachiri manuscript, a Quichua language text. Let me just put that up there so you guys can read that and pause it. I know somebody's told me how to pronounce this before. I think it was Tracy, and I'm still butchering it. Language text dating back to the 16th century, filled with the myths, stories, and religious beliefs of the indigenous Quichua people of Peru. In this great flood myth, a llama warns his family and fellow animals of an impending flood and guides them to high ground in the mountains. Okay, so for this month, you get a Progress Keeper's The Llama. Oh no, he's turned wrong. You get a llama, you get a cactus, and you get, what's the other one? Colored stones. Can you see that? Really pretty. And then you get these cute little stitch markers that are called the Mountain Turquoise Mix. Really pretty. Okay, so that's for April. I think I have shown this one. I think I showed it through April. For May, the inspiration is The Ugly Duckling. We've remembered this one. This is The Ugly Duckling is a Danish fairy tale by poet and author Hans Christian Andersen, first published in 1843. The Ugly Duckling is a fairy tale about a young bird who is rejected by his family and peers because of his appearance. He is ostracized and ridiculed until he grows up and transforms into a beautiful swan. The story is often seen as a metaphor for personal transformation and the importance of inner beauty. Okay, so the progress keepers you get for this month are the swan. You get a beautiful swan. You get a vintage glass pearl, and which is that one, and you get a bronze feather. Now, what is that? Oh, I guess you put a little extra one in there. It says handmade with love. Isn't that pretty? So that's what you get for this month, for May. And then the stitch markers, yeah, you can see that a lot better. I'm so sorry. I should have been doing that the whole time. Our black and white swan mix. What you got? Isn't that pretty? And then I have in here, I guess you included this extra little cable holder. Isn't that pretty? These are great to have. I have some of these, put some of those in my giveaways sometime. They're great to hold your cables for knitting or crochet. And because they don't, those straight cable needles sometimes, it's really easy for your stitch to go sliding off. But these, you know, you can, it's not going to slide off of that. Very easy at all. So, all right, so that's May. All right, for June, the fairy tale inspiration was Pele's Revenge. Pele, oh no, or Pele Honomia is an ancient Hawaiian goddess whose name means she who shapes the sacred land. She is a goddess of fire and volcanoes who, in folklore, travels throughout the islands and is revered and respected by the people of the islands. One of the many myths that go along with Pele have to do with the sacred lava found on the island. Those who remove or take home lava rocks are said to incur her wrath and suffer from bad luck. So, the progress keepers we got for this month are tropical skull, a starfish, and a lava stone. So, that's these. I hope I don't get bad luck from this lava stone. Alright, so you can see the starfish, the tropical stone, tropical skull. I can kind of see the skull on the side there. Here, let me turn it. There you go. You can see the tropical skull. And then the lava stone. I'm going to get rid of that lava stone. I don't want any bad luck. And then the next, I'm just kidding. The next one, these little stitch markers are called the lava stitch markers. You can see they're a mix of colors. Super pretty. Okay, all right, July. This is called Siren. It says, The Little Mermaid is a fairy tale written by the Danish author Hans Christian Andersen. He wrote a lot of them, right? It tells the story of a young mermaid who falls in love with a human prince and makes a deal with a sea witch to become human herself. However, in exchange for her legs, the mermaid must give up her voice and endure great pain. The prince, who is unaware of her sacrifice, falls in love with another woman. Aww. And the mermaid ultimately chooses to sacrifice herself for his happiness. Oh my gosh. Breaking my heart. This story explores themes of love, sacrifice, and the human desire for immortality. Alright, so in this month's club, I don't think I can read that one. We get, this is pretty. You get the mermaid, progress keepers. You get mermaid, seashell, sea creature, and the mermaid star. These are beautiful. Whew. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Let me turn it the way you can see it. All right, so you get, oops, I knew I was going to do that. All right, so you get the seashell. Look how pretty and sparkly that is. You get a mermaid. That's the one I'm having trouble turning right. You get the mermaid. Is she pretty? You get the sea creature and a mermaid star. So here's the mermaid star. And I guess this one is a sea creature. Oh, they're both kind of hearts. I'm not sure which one is which. There's the mermaid star and the sea creature. Both are really pretty. They look like a creature to me. A nasty creature looks like a pretty creature. Alright, and then the mix you get of these is called the Magical Mermaid Mix. And they're so pretty. They look like beach colors, like corals and teals. Isn't that pretty? You see. Sorry. There, that's probably better. Okay, so that was July. That sounds so sad. And then this popped out. This is lip balm. It says lip balm. No, focus. There we go. So that's what that popped out. The inspiration for August is called Thunder and Lightning. And it says, the story of lightning and thunder is an African folk tale that has no exact point of origin. As its name, it tells the story of lightning and thunder. Thunder lived among the humans as a mother sheep. Lightning, her son, took the form of a ram. Whenever the troublesome lightning was angry, he would run around the area and burn everything he could touch. His mother, Thunder, would reprimand him with a large shout. Oh, it's cute. Okay, so for the progress keepers, you got a storm cloud, a sheep, a lamb, and a lightning bolt. Alright, so see if I can hold these. You get the storm cloud with a little lightning bolt. You get the sheep. You get the ram. Or maybe that was the ram. I think that one's the ram. This one is the sheep. And then you get a lightning bolt. Aren't those cute? Very cute. And then for the progress keepers, this is called Storm Cloud Mix of Grays, Blues, Whites, and Yellows. And that's what that looks like. Those are really pretty. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, there's a lot in this. A lot in this one. I mean, I got some tea in here. Look at that. Sweet cinnamon spice. That sounds so good. I'll try that today, maybe. I got these extra little light bulb stitch markers. I'll put those in a giveaway. Those are pretty. Alright, and then for the monthly club, fairy tale club. Oh, it looks like I got some more of these little light bulb stitch markers in my thing. Like those. So pretty. And then the theme is Little Red Riding Hood. We know that one. This is Little Red Riding Hood is a tale that originates in Southern Europe, has roots in both French and Italian stories. Traveling into the woods to visit her grandmother, the girl is instructed to stay on the path and not to stray for fear of the danger that lurks in the woods. On her journey, she encounters a wolf who has his own plans for Red and her granny. Okay, so the progress keepers are the Big Bad Wolf, a little red beaded charm, and the huntsman's axe. Alright, so here we go. Here's, you can see the axe. You turn it right way. Alright, you can see the axe right there. You can see the beaded red charm. And you can see the wolf. Cool. Those are cool. And then for the progress keepers, you get Red in the Woods custom beaded copper bulb markers. These are pretty. Look at that. Okay, so that was for September. All right. This is the Stitch Marker Club for October. This is Baba Yaga. It says the Baba Yaga fairy tale is a beloved Russian folk tale that captivates readers. The central character is a fascinating and complex ancient witch with immense power and knowledge of magic. What adds to her intrigue is her unusual hut that stands on chicken legs and can move. Okay, so this monthly club, you get the Baba Yaga Witch, In the Woods, and the Witch's Cauldron. Okay. Let's see. So you get the witch. You get the, what's that? The Baba Yaga, or Into the Woods. That middle one's Into the Woods. That one. And then you get the Witch's Cauldron right there. So that was Baba Yaga. And then for the stitch marker mix, you get Enchanted Mystery Bead Mix of blue, greens, and purples. Ooh, pretty. That's that. Pretty, right? Okay, so that's that for October. Maybe I don't have December. I think I just have one more, so I guess this is November. I may not have December yet. I'll show you that later. I thought I had all the whole year. Alright, this says December, so I guess I'm missing November. This says Hansel and Gretel. And maybe that's what that other one is. I just don't have a card for it. December Handstitched Life Club, written by the Brothers Grimm and first published in 1812, the German fairy tale tells the story of a brother and sister lost in the woods that fall into the hands of a witch who lives in a gingerbread and candy house. Wouldn't we all love to live in that? It says the Progress Keepers are a gummy bear, a gingerbread house, and a gingerbread man. Okay, so, oh, how cute. Look at the gummy bear. You get the gummy bear right there. You get the gingerbread house and a gingerbread man. That is adorable. And then for the mix, you get the Christmas tree themed stitch markers. So red and green. Those are pretty. Alright, so that's for December, obviously. And I guess this is November, but I don't have a write-up for for what story this is. So I'll just show you these. I'm guessing. I don't know what the theme is. I'll have to ask Jennifer. But these are really pretty. It looks like just stones. Maybe she just sent me these. I don't know. But these are really pretty stoned ones. Aren't that pretty? And then she included this mix of markers like that. They look kind of fall. Like fall. Maybe they're just fall markers. So pretty. Thank you, Jennifer. She is so sweet. She always includes a ton of extras, like you saw on the Stitch Marker Club. These are beautiful. They're such high quality, too. I mean, I think the price point is really good for what you get. And they're, like I said, they're super quality. And if you ever have any issues with it, she will take care of it. I promise. She will take care of you. So that's all I have for the stitch markers. I know it was so long. Thank you for sitting with me through that. All right. So now I have a yarn acquisition. I got an order from Miss Babs. Take a look at it. I'm trying to remember what I bought. I think I bought their Caroline yarn. See if I can do this without tearing this up. Yep, this one. Alright, this is beautiful. Okay, this is the Caroline yarn. It's fingering weight. It is 70% superwash merino wool, 20% cashmere, 10% nylon. So it's MCN yarn, 400 yards, approximately 365 meters, 3.3 ounces. This color is called parchment, dark parchment. So it's a beige. I was buying this to go with some yarn I want to make for a sweater. I thought this would be really pretty for the cuffs and the around the neck and around the bottom. And this is so soft because it's got the cashmere in it. Oh, it's so nice. The yarn I want to try to pair it with looks like this. It's speckledy. This is from the Little Wolf Knits. I got this from when I was in the Nitty Natty Club, which I want to try to get back into that. With my mom being sick, I just kind of lost track of it. But this is really pretty. This is called Speckles in the City. Is that right? Love and Speckles and the toaster sock set. I couldn't find the other two skeins. I've put them somewhere. I think I probably put them with the L's and there should be in the T's. So I got to go through that. But this is the yarn I'm going to use. I got two other skeins of this and I thought that would be pretty. to make into a sweater. Like that's the cuff, and then that's the sweater part. That would be cute. So that's why I bought these two skeins of MCN. Really, really pretty. I can't wait for Miss Babs to have her annual gratitude sale. Seriously, if you guys are looking for some nice yarns that are on sale, like I said, they're 25% off. Again, they have to be in stock. We all should say a short prayer right now that she'll be heavily stocked. How selfish can I be? Anyway, I'm just kidding. I just, I'm being silly. All right, the next yarn, and in every package you got, you always get like a little, one of those little stitch markers that like you get like a little thank you, and there's a little stitch marker at the bottom. You always get one of those, and you always get like a swatch of yarn, like they have leftovers and they make a swatch. This is Swatch Me. This is their Yowza DK weight yarn, and you can knit it up and see if you like it, and that maybe you'll buy some more. I have a ton of these as well. All right, the next yarn I got was also the Caroline yarn base, the MCN Merino Cashmere Nylon. This is a color I don't usually get a lot, but I got 3 skeins. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Look at this. Pinky purple. This is called Purple Joy. That is so pretty. I thought it was going to be more purple than this, but it is really, really pretty. Look at that. And this is so soft, being the MCN yarn. Oh, this is really, really pretty. Love it. So that's my other yarn acquisition from Miss Babs. I don't know if I showed it enough here. Let me show it again. Like the variations in one of the skeins. There's a lot of variegation in this. I thought it was more purple on the skein, but it's got some pinks. You guys know I don't mind the pinks, right? So those are really, really pretty and so soft. Oh my gosh, it feels so good on my fingers right now. All right. So that's the last yarn acquisition I have for today. I don't have a lot of yarn to show you guys. I've been showing you yarn all December. And I don't need to be buying any more yarn. All right. That is all I have for today. Yay, right? So just let me remind you guys again that I do have the live show with Judy's Creations and Crochet on Monday afternoon. I hope you can come. I think we're going to have a really good time. We're going to talk a little some Christmas stuff, some Advent stuff, and I'm excited to spend some time with Judy. I am enjoying getting to know her. She's so sweet and so talented, and she's going to cover the crochet part. I'm going to try to cover the knitting part, and we'll just have a really good time. So if you have some free time on Monday, please come spend some time with us. We won't monopolize your whole day, but we just want to have a little fun and get to know you a little bit better. So I hope you can spend some time with us. My link to my show is down if you go to my homepage. There's a video, like a couple of things down. It says upcoming live shows. You'll see a big red icon, and it says live show with Judy's Creations and Crochet. I'll put a link to it in the description box below, but we would just love it if you could join us on Monday, the 18th. That is coming up, and I cannot believe that felt so far away when we planned it, but I'm glad we planned it that far out because my voice has come back and I'm not struggling to speak. So anyway, that is all I have for today. Goodness gracious. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. It means the world to me that you would just take the time out of your busy schedules to sit and talk about yarn and knitting and stitch markers and all the things we love to talk about as knitters and crocheters. If there's anything, you have any questions, or if you want to make comments, please do down below. If you want to email me privately, that's totally fine. I have my email in my description box below. But I would just love to know what your thoughts were from today. And if you like seeing all these stitch marker things, let me know. If you don't, let me know. That's good feedback from me. But anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. And I hope that you are getting ready for Christmas time. If you are Christmas knitting, I hope you're settling in, getting it done so you can start to enjoy some time with your friends and family, or just to yourself. Just take a little bit of and get ready for Christmas, because it is coming in a week. 1 week it will be here, and a little over a week, and it'll be great. So don't forget, I have my Advent message tomorrow on Sunday. So I hope you'll spend some time with me then as I light the third candle for the before Advent for Christmas. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you again. Take care of yourselves. I will see you all very, very soon. All right. Bye-bye.